Good evening guys, it's a 5:17 p.m. Today is February 25th. Today is a Friday before the month end, last Friday of the month. So let's start with the pre-market notes. So today's pre-market notes were written very quickly, like I got very few minutes of in the morning because I had to go out for my daughter's college orientation. So entire day I was out, so I did not trade it. Neither I watched the price action during live environment because I was out, right? So whatever I'm recording now, it is after the fact, okay? Because right now I'm looking at the price, right? And I'm just coming up with the trades, like simulating like what if I was trading during live, right? What trades should I have taken, or something like that. So you have to realize it is after the fact, okay? So since I was going early in the morning, I woke up early, but I was running late, so the notes were not detailed, but the levels were detailed all the way down here. All the levels were detailed, but notes were not that much detailed, but it conveys the key important concept. See, I put it here also. So same, but in Discord I gave all the guidelines, basically. So same key levels for the next 2-3 days, right? These levels are 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I think 81, right? 80, 76, 81, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And you can clearly see it where price ended up closing. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how easy it is. So, but those 4 levels are sellers level, right? It's line in sand from the past. So now you can see it. Price broke out of the balance in the overnight itself around 7 o'clock after I publish my notes, okay? So keep that in mind. And then it went above it, held this area as a support, 1, 2, 3 and closed right here, right? So levels are very powerful. You just need to see how to use it. You need to learn how to use them, but they are very key important levels, and you can see it. Price could have gone to 4400 also, right? But not. You can see it clearly. It step by step it moved, turning each resistance into support, so below all favor sellers in general, right? But due to yesterday's up move, see, here is a twist. I said below all favor sellers in general, right? Because that's a past. These are line in sand. Sellers are active until these levels are taken out, right? And you can see it intraday, all these levels responded, right? But yesterday's up move, some buyers are there, so you can take reactionary long during intraday, right? But overall, try to still favor more shorts if you see some setup, right? But if intraday is pointing up, there is no point, still shorting it. You can go reactionary long in that case. It is that simple. It's a common sense, right? So technically now entire 43.23 to 41.110 is a garbage area, right? So when there is a garbage area, I prefer not to trade in the garbage, But if price is moving above the garbage or below the garbage, yes, that's a trade definitely you wanna take, because that's the direction pretty much, right? So above 43.23, this level, you can go long. Target 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple, NQ, same concept. 150, 952, 983, 864, 702. Line in sand, right? Above buyers, below sellers. So NQ, this was the low of the day pretty much. It failed. It's a failed breakdown right here, in this area. So once NQ move failed breakdown happened, you just observe. Then it took out this, it took out this. You are ready to go long, because between this and this you have a 100-point difference, right? You can go long right after breakout of this and this. You can target this and Friday is over, right? So 100 point. It is that simple. Gold, Russell and Dow, I did not check. Gold, yes, while I was there, I checked Dow, gold and crude. See how we twisted the gold and crude trading. You can see it until last 3 days back, or 2 days back, actually 3 days back. I was favoring longs, right? I was not talking about shorts. But if you see it last 2 days in a row, I am giving you sellers level only. I'm saying sellers are active below this, right? And you can see it both 2 days. Sellers were active and price did not go above those levels. See? So if you are trading these things, you have to trade it, assume no longs, right? Because price did not go above it, but below you can short if you want to. It is that simple. So just 2 lines, it covered it pretty much. So now going into the day, see, I made a box for you here, right? 950, 983, 858, 864, and 14150. 5 levels in NQ, important, and 702 way below, right? Above all buyers. So if price was trading here, right? So it opened right into this area, see, 983, right? Short opportunity, seller's line in sand, yes, if you want to short it, correct? But considering yesterday's entire up move, right, you do not want to short right here of the open, right? You have to wait, and then you can see it, price just ping pong between these levels, right? So of the few minutes of the open, you can see it. Then it tried to break down, see this dotted line is a dream number, it break down below it, right? But you can see there was no strong breakdown here. You can see there was a huge tail, right? You can literally see it was not a breakdown, it was just a breakdown effort. Next candle up, and they never went below it. So at this point, it's a failed breakdown. Same time, ES also did the same thing here. Failed breakdown of this morning balance, right? At least that's a sign you should carry forward. By that time, if you see internals, they were positive, right? That's a first sign, you take it. But still it's in the balance, you don't trade it, and also it's in the garbage area. See, 43.23 is the top of the garbage, below all this thing garbage, right? So you don't want to trade in the garbage ideally, correct? So, but at least you take this note that it's a failed breakdown. From the dream numbers are powerful, that you already know. It makes a price move 40, 100, 200, 300 points sometimes, At least you know that something happened here, right? Buyers are in control at this point, right? Then you just see, if they are really in control, they will break out our morning high, which is all this area, right? Key areas. The moment the first breakdown happened right here, see that, right? So that's the first sign, right? You should even go long here at this breakout, right? Or you can wait for a pullback. But anyway, if you go long, if you put a tight stop, you should be stopped out here, right? But you should not go long here. Why not? Because there was a high here, morning high, which was around 14,013 or so, correct? So at least you have to wait for that morning range to be taken out, which is right here. There was effort, see here, but did not close above it. Then there was a strong breakout. There you go. You just take this breakout or pull back right here, and you go long, target 150. Your Friday is over right here. After that, don't bother to trade. It is that simple, Even though if you bother to trade, you can see it. After watching this, you should not even trade it. And if you did that, you should have saved yourself some money here, That was that simple in NQ. No brain, no need to use your brain or anything. Purely leveled, Now, yes, same story. Exact same time when NQ broke out, ES broke out above this garbage area. Not only about the garbage area or this key line, but it also broke out about this balance. Also, you already know the buyers are there, ready to fail breakdown, and you see the internals here. Up, 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 slight pullback, up, 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 right? So at least 80 trending higher, everything is favoring buyers, right? So breakout here, take it, target this, bold level, bold to bold, right? So all of these very important. See this 44, this and this. So technically you can target this also, right? But you never know whether price is gonna go through this board or entire day is going to chop, right? So ideal exit would be this, target this area. I had this pink line for the long time, and you can see it, that pink line held pretty much here. See, slight poke, slight low, but it had, right? But no need to trade after this, One from here, you take a breakout. Say here, you can't do anything because it was balancing. See that here? Even here there was a hint, right here. Strong breakout in the pre-market, right? And then price just sliced through this area, pretending it was not there, this bold level, turn into support. At least buyers are there now. Then another level, right? This was my key level, right? So obviously if you're trading in the pre-market, you can short this area blindly, because this is a very key area that Discord folks know already. So short here in the pre-market if you want to, but you can target only this. And if price slices through it, right, then this area will become more sellers resistance into RTH, but it did not happen. It did not even happen, right? Here failed breakdown, immediately pop back up, sorry, and then here try to break out first time, right? Did not even completely break out, failed, right? And then it held this area for whatever reason, right? But then finally you have a breakout, you go right here, long, simple, target this, and at the same time take this breakout or pullback, target this, and you are done for the Friday. So Friday was that simple today, there is nothing big deal going on today. It was a very simple day today, one trade and you are out, few points, which is roughly almost 27 to 58, so 27 to 30 points here, right? And here also 100 point pretty much, so that was the trade for both NQ and ES today, so now buyers are back in business about these levels, so I have no clue what are they gonna do next week, because it's a month end going on next Monday and Tuesday. So we will know more clear picture after next Wednesday onwards, Till then, I would still suggest favors both party during intraday. You are in a neutral territory now, no one is in control at this point. Assume that way. No buyers, no sellers. It's a neutral territory now. Okay, so just trade it accordingly, and that be all for today. Have a good weekend, guys.